Hello, great and you. Welcome back. I'm sure you know that today is 1st of June, which the McCall MacBain Scholarship is now open. I've made a video about 7 days ago about the scholarship, telling you that it's going to be opened on the 1st of June, and today is the 1st of June. And I promise to follow up with you to show you how to apply step by step where I can. And I don't intend to make this video so long, so let's get straight down into it. I'm sure you've already learned about what the scholarship is about. If you haven't, please check the website on your own or check my previous video. Cool, so let's get straight now. So it's opened and it's going to last until 19th of August. That's when you need to apply by. So what's the application timeline? So June to September is for you to apply for the scholarship, which is what we are going to be doing today. And then October to December is when you're going to be applying for the program. So you need to apply separately. But again, you need to apply separately for the program, and it is separate from McGill admissions, and two reference forms are required. So you can click here to check the program overview. So you need to apply for that separately. So that's not the essence of today's video. So you apply for that, or you can apply for the scholarship first, and then apply for and then apply for the program later on. So I think it is advisable to do so. Where is it? Where am I? So I'm going back to the page. Hold on. Your program. Yeah. So the McCall MacBain Scholarship application is available online from June. Okay, so let's where you come to application overview, and when you are here, you already talked about these in my previous videos. I'm sure you've prepared what you need to do. Once you have it, so you come down here, you click apply now. So this is also written in both French and English. So what you do is to create an account with them as a first timer. Yeah, so you select your continue. Then a temporal pin has been sent to my email, so I'm going to put the temporal pin here. So I'm checking my email address now. So I'll put the pin in here, put my date of birth again. Then log in. Then we need to choose a password. Okay, so once you've choose a password, so you are here. But again, so this is my application, my status, nothing is done, everything is written in English. Scholarship program, deadline. I think it's supposed to allow them to put this thing in English for me to understand. I don't seem to understand French. So I'm here. Just click start new application. Create new application. Create here. Then open the application. I want everything to be in English. Yeah. So they'll ask you scholarship application. Applicants will need to meet minimum degree English requirements. You must have undergraduate degree at this date, language instruction. So scholarship eligibility, please select which statement describes you. You will complete my first degree on this date. I will complete my first degree on January 21. So I'll complete my first degree January 2026. Okay. Make sure I'll completed my first degree within the last 5 years. Have you applied for McCall MacBain before? No. So which scholarship are you applying for? So you choose permanent. Do you have Canadian citizenship? No, none of the above. So as an international student, you are eligible for up to 10 blah blah blah. So these are the worth of the scholarship. Don't want to read much. Have you applied for Canadian permanent resident status? No. So tell us about the university. If you have pursued degree more than one since for blah blah blah. So you need to tell us which university it was. Let's say University of Uyo. You put your first degree university, Uyo, Nigeria, to year of graduation 2020, 2020. Let's put it so. Put that and then continue. Cool. So you are here. Application deadline is 19 August. So when contacting the school, please share an endorsement review, reference letter. Your university you need to endorse one. Your university may endorse one international candidate for the McCall MacBain. So you must request an endorsement form from your university. That is your previous university. And then if you are shortlisted for this scholarship, will ask you to attend an online regional interview on the following date. So these are the dates. These dates will be on 21st to 22nd of October. So you now during the interview you'll be in. So you click yes during the interview. During the interview dates, what time will you be in? So you need to choose your time here. You are in Africa. Let's say just choose your time sub-Saharan, West Africa Central. Just using that. Yeah. And then continue. Cool. So you are here now. You put your city of birth, upload your photo ID here, which you needed. Put your mobile number here and your address. All these social media handle you want to, all these um, are optional. So I will not fill all of them, but I will take you through one by one so you can do it. Then you come to family. You put do you have siblings? You click you fill it according to your situation. Then you come to education, your level of current and previous education, you fill all of them in here. All this, you fill them in. Add your post-secondary, you add one here. You add another one if you have more than one. Then you come to awards. If you've gotten any award in the previous years, you add them here. You come to languages. Do you speak English? Level of proficiency. how level is it, advanced, intermediate, or fluent? You choose one that is applicable to you. So and then you add the language. Please list up to three other languages that you understand. You can put them here. And then you come to interest. So any interest in addition to McCall MacBain Scholarship, you need to apply separately for admission to be eligible. So most eligible programs will begin in fall 2027 with a few starting in summer. So you need to add a program you want to study here, add a program, and then close. Then other programs of interest, let's say like your second choice or your third choice, you can add them here. Then your career interest, you fill them here. So this you need to really take time and go through this because it needs to align with you with what your story is. Then community engagement. Oh yeah. So please tell us about the community activity organization you have been involved in. You remember my previous video talked about this in the last 5 years, and these activities may include, but not limited to, your volunteer work, community activities, extra curricular activities. So you check them up here and then you add activities here, the date, the time, and what you did, what you involved in. This is where it needs to work, which I told you that if you need help on this, but we can help you. Sit down with you and look at this. So this application is actually demanding and thought-provoking to think about your work. So you add that in this section, community engagement. Then your original work, this is optional. If you have up to 3 intellectual activities that you've done before, this is quite optional anyway. Then your co-work, your co-breaks and works. So do during your undergraduate years, describe what you did during the breaks. So what you did if when you had break time, break years, period, 2 months, you add them here. That's why you need to really think inside you. Then your work experience, you add them here. Around here, you add them here. And then come down to references. And then references, you need to make sure that you have request references during this page. Once you have added the informal, click send. So once you include the name of the person you want to reference you, so that you click send recommender, so they will send it to the person directly. And these are the criteria for it. This is where the reference will appear. Okay. Okay, let's move faster. Short answers. Yes, this is where everything lies. Tell us one activity or pursuit you used to dedicate to a significant amount of time to, but no longer do. So tell us. I don't want to read all of this. So this is the short essays I was talking about. You put the answer, very short one, and then you go to essays. Short essays. Tell us how your community or communities have influenced you, irrelevant, posts how they have shaped the choices you've made. You put them here and describe when you've been choosing for a specific. Describe why you've chosen the specific program that listed in the interest. That's the program that you had chosen. Why you chose that program, and then in order of importance, yeah, you briefly describe your role and SS. Oh my God, there's a lot. Yeah. So that's why I mentioned that you need to really, really sit back and think about this briefly. So you put all these short essays. Yeah, I don't want to make this video so long. It's something that you need time. So your resume, you add your CV here, and then your transcript. If you have official, unofficial transcript, you add them here, and then additional information, if you have any, you add them here, and then conduct. Yeah, you just take the ones that is applicable to you. Continue. Then waiver. Okay, the certified information provided. Okay, you just certify that this information you provided so far is correct of you. So there is no application fee from what I'm seeing so far. You and I are seeing so far. Yeah, cool. So then confirmation. Let's see. Once you confirm, you just fill up all this. The reason it's showing in red is that I haven't filled them up. Once you fill all of them up, it will turn to green. Then you click submit. Here that is save for later will be submit. So you now submit. Okie dokie. So that's all about the application portal, how it looks like and what you need to do at each stage. I wish you all the best on this very scholarship and do not forget that I'm rooting for you. Do not stop rooting for yourself. See you at the top. That's where I belong. The greater you.